Would you be looking for some guidance today? Close your eyes, take a deep breath, and let's see. What do your guides have to say to you today? What is it you need to hear? What is it you need guidance on today? Close your eyes, take a deep breath. What is it you need to see? What do you need to know? Ooh, opposition, card number 49. Concession, fairness, democracy, neutrality. Your nature spirits remind you that no one is entirely good or bad. Every person has their own version of reality, which may not necessarily agree with yours. Instead of arguing or feeling wronged by someone who refuses to see your point of view, open your mind and consider theirs. See the balance of light and shadow, rigidity and flexibility, receptivity and hostility in all people, including yourself. Although it's easy to feel indigent and defensive toward the one who opposes you, the truth is that no one is trying to harm you. Instead, your detractor simply supports their own interests and priorities, which are different from yours. Rather than reacting emotionally with an argument, attack, or invalidation, seek to understand your opponent instead. Be mindful not to be overly self-centered or self-protective. Be fair-minded and relax your stance. Recognize their humanity and not just the part that opposes you. For example, what are your opponent's priorities? What are their needs? What might they fear in you? This is a standoff between you. This standoff between you can be softened if you consider their motives as well as your own. Gain insight into your common interests. From there, you can move ahead. Compromise. Let your higher self communicate with the opponent's higher self rather than antagonize their ego with combativeness. Allow your nature spirits to ease the tension between you. They will cool the hostile air and calm the ground under your feet so that you can both feel more stable and secure. There is an acceptable solution to this impasse if you ease your position and lighten your heart. The direct message from the spirit guides here is accept that your interests are no more or less important than those of people around you. So the only way to achieve resolution is through understanding and compromise. You need to let your higher self communicate with their higher self. If you're intuitive, and that's why this crossed your feed, this is your guidance today. Look at what the other person's point of view is. They're not going to do the same for you. This is where you get to take the higher road. And I'm not saying by accepting things from people, but this will help you maybe compromise and come to a solution rather than butting heads. So this is the season for all kinds of conflicts and things to be happening. So this is your message today on how to deal with this in a different way. I love you so much. Keep going. Fill your heart with love. Move forward as love is your intention. Have integrity and be a good person.